On October 7, 2025, the Philippines stunned the defense world by rejecting the expected purchase of American F-16s. Instead, Manila announced it would double its fleet of South Korean FA-50 Fighting Eagles, prioritizing affordability and operational readiness over raw power. This pivot marks a major shift in the country's defense modernization, signaling a focus on sustainability and self-reliance. The decision reflects concerns over the F-16's high costs and complex maintenance, opting instead for a proven, manageable platform. By choosing more FA-50s, the Philippines aims to build a larger, more deployable force within its budget constraints. This move will shape the Air Force's capabilities for years, impacting everything from South China Sea patrols to U.S. relations. The surprise choice sets a new, pragmatic course for Philippine military modernization. The F-16 deal was more than just a straightforward arms sale. It stood as a powerful symbol of the enduring alliance between the United States and the Philippines. This agreement was about trust, shared security interests, and a vision for a stronger regional partnership in the face of growing challenges. Washington's offer was significant: 12 state-of-the-art F-16 Block 70-72 jets, equipped with the latest avionics, weapons systems, and support packages, all for a price tag of $243 billion. These jets represented the cutting edge of modern air combat technology, promising to transform the Philippine Air Force's capabilities. For Manila, acquiring these fighters would have marked a historic leap in air power. It would have enabled seamless joint operations with U.S. forces, deepening military cooperation and reinforcing the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty, a cornerstone of Philippine security for decades. The F-16's multi-role capabilities offered a game-changing edge, especially in defending Philippine sovereignty in the West Philippine Sea, where tensions and territorial disputes continue to simmer. However, the reality was more complicated. The cost and complexity of integrating such advanced jets posed major hurdles for the Philippines, whose defense budget is already stretched thin. Training pilots and ground crews, maintaining the sophisticated systems, and ensuring a steady supply of spare parts would have required a massive long-term investment, one that could strain resources for years to come. The prestige of flying F-16s was undeniable, but the practical realities, financial, logistical, and operational, proved overwhelming for the Philippine military. In the end, the symbolic and strategic value of the F-16s simply couldn't outweigh the daunting financial and logistical challenges that came with them. Manila's decision to pass on the deal reflects a hard-nosed, pragmatic assessment of what the country can realistically sustain, prioritizing readiness and sustainability over prestige. For now, the dream of flying F-16s will have to wait, but the hope for a stronger, more capable Air Force remains alive. The FA-50 deal is a practical, budget-friendly solution for the Philippines. For the price of a few F-16s, Manila can field a much larger, familiar fleet. Pilots and crews are already trained, and infrastructure is in place. The new batch will feature upgraded radar, aerial refueling, and expanded weapons options, transforming the FA-50 into a more versatile multi-role fighter. Integration will be swift, boosting operational readiness without the steep learning curve of a new platform. This approach balances capability with sustainability, providing credible deterrence and maritime patrol power. Philippine defense planners have chosen a good enough solution that fits their needs and budget. The FA-50's reliability and lower costs ensure more jets in the air, more often. It's a pragmatic step toward a modern, self-reliant Air Force. The F-16 Fighting Falcon is a true heavyweight in the world of fighter jets, renowned for its speed, agility, and advanced combat capabilities. It can fly faster, travel farther, and carry a wider array of sophisticated weaponry than the FA-50. With its powerful engine and state-of-the-art avionics, the F-16 is designed for high-intensity missions and can dominate the skies in both air-to-air and air-to-ground roles. In contrast, the FA-50 Golden Eagle, which evolved from a trainer jet, is lighter and less powerful. However, it stands out for being much more affordable and significantly easier to maintain and operate. Its simplicity makes it ideal for air forces looking to expand quickly, without the steep learning curve or high costs associated with more advanced jets. The price difference is striking. An F-16 can cost upwards of $60 million per unit, not to mention the high operational and maintenance expenses that come with it. The FA-50, on the other hand, is about half that price, and its running costs are much lower, allowing air forces to operate more jets for the same budget. For the Philippines, the decision wasn't just about raw firepower or prestige. It was about finding the right fit for their unique needs and strategic priorities, balancing capability with sustainability. By choosing the FA-50, the Philippine Air Force can field a larger fleet, which means more aircraft available for patrols, training, and rapid response. This approach allows more pilots to gain valuable experience and ensures greater coverage of the country's vast airspace. While the F-16's advanced capabilities are impressive, its high price tag and complex maintenance requirements would have placed a heavy strain on the entire defense budget, potentially limiting the number of jets the Philippines could afford. The FA-50, meanwhile, offers a credible and sustainable solution for the Philippines' maritime patrol and air defense missions. It's well suited for the country's geography and security challenges, providing reliable performance without breaking the bank. While it may not be the most powerful jet in the region, the FA-50 is the right tool for the job, capable, versatile, and cost-effective for the missions that matter most to the Philippines. Ultimately, Manila's decision reflects a focus on maximizing presence, readiness, and operational flexibility, rather than simply acquiring the most advanced or prestigious aircraft available. For the Philippines, the FA-50 Golden Eagle truly hits the sweet spot, delivering the right balance of performance, affordability, and strategic value for the nation's defense needs. The Philippines' fighter jet choice is shaped by the tense and unpredictable security environment in the South China Sea, where rival claims and military posturing have become the norm. This region is not just a strategic waterway, but a flashpoint where the interests of powerful nations collide. Chinese vessels routinely challenge Philippine sovereignty, often engaging in close encounters and standoffs that test the resolve of both sides. In this context, credible air power is not just a show of force. It's essential for deterrence, effective patrol, and maintaining a visible presence in contested waters. The ability to monitor, patrol, and defend vast stretches of maritime territory is a matter of national survival for the Philippines, whose economy and security depend on these waters. The FA-50, especially in its upgraded form, is well suited for rapid response, airspace defense, and supporting naval operations. Its versatility allows the Air Force to react quickly to emerging threats and support ground and sea forces when needed. While the FA-50 can't match China's most advanced fighters in a head-to-head dogfight, a fleet of 24 radar-equipped FA-50s significantly raises the cost of any potential aggression. Their presence complicates any adversary's calculations and strengthens the country's defensive posture. These jets can intercept intruders, escort maritime patrols, and conduct precision strikes on hostile targets at sea, reinforcing Philippine claims and demonstrating the nation's commitment to defending its territory. The decision to invest in the FA-50 reflects a careful strategy, one that aims for credible defense and deterrence without unnecessary provocation or escalation. Manila is steadily building a force that can enforce sovereignty, respond to emergencies, and adapt to the rapidly changing dynamics of regional crises. In this volatile and unpredictable region, sometimes good enough isn't just a compromise. It's the smartest and most pragmatic play on the chessboard of the South China Sea. For Washington, selling F-16s was a key part of its Indo-Pacific strategy, deepening alliances and deterring China. Shared platforms would have boosted US-Philippine interoperability and sent a strong message to Beijing. Manila's FA-50 choice is a setback for high-end integration, but the alliance remains strong. The US understands Manila's budget constraints and continues to provide military aid, training, and intelligence. Support may now focus on enhancing the FA-50 fleet with advanced munitions and joint exercises. The partnership is bigger than any single arms deal. Both nations remain committed to regional stability and mutual defense. The alliance will adapt, with the US helping Manila get the most from its chosen jets. Cooperation endures, even as the Philippines charts its own course. The FA-50 acquisition is central to the Philippines' long-term military modernization. The current phase, Horizon 3, emphasizes air and naval power to deter foreign threats. The FA-50s provide air cover, rapid strike capability, and support for layered defense alongside ships and missile batteries. Familiarity with the platform ensures efficient training, maintenance, and operational availability. This pragmatic approach avoids the pitfalls of unaffordable, unsustainable equipment. The modernization plan is about more than hardware. It's about building doctrine, training, and institutional capacity. The FA-50 is a stepping stone, preparing the Air Force for even more advanced systems in the future. It's a smart investment in both present security and future growth. By choosing the FA-50, the Philippines signals growing independence in defense decisions. The alliance with the U.S. remains strong, but Manila is now a more equal, self-reliant partner. This move aligns with Washington's goal of allies sharing more of the defense burden. U.S. support will likely shift to complement the FA-50 fleet, advanced weapons, radar, and joint training. The real strength of the alliance lies in cooperation and shared goals, not just hardware. The decision is a lesson for future U.S. arms, sales, flexibility, and affordability matter. South Korea's success shows the growing competition in the global defense market. The U.S.-Philippines partnership is evolving, entering a more mature, pragmatic phase. The FA-50 deal is a sign of a confident, forward-looking alliance. The FA-50 decision marks a new era for the Philippine Air Force, one of pragmatism and self-reliance. A fleet of 24 upgraded jets will provide real, sustainable capability for defending the nation's skies and seas. Advanced radar, extended range, and precision weapons make the FA-50 a formidable shield over Philippine territory. This is not a compromise, but a smart match for the country's needs and resources. The U.S.-Philippines alliance will adapt and endure, grounded in shared interests and mutual respect. The move is an assertion of sovereignty, not a rejection of partnership. By building on existing strengths, the Philippines is turning modernization plans into reality. The roar of FA-50s signals a nation ready to defend itself with confidence and resolve. The Philippine Air Force is on the rise.